You,
How does she meet a regular guy, first of all?
a 34-year-old regular guy.
Yes. Well, first of all, I took myself off the road for one weekend, which killed me.
Let me see this guy, first of all. Let me look him over.
Howard, I swear to God, if you're not nice to him, I'm going to punch you in the cunt. I mean it.
Punch my cunt. I'm going to be respectful. What is this gentleman's name? What is his name?
His first name is Randy, and that's all I'm going to say. But he's like a marketing executive. He's like a normal...
Let me say hello to Randy.
And of course, he's like a fan of yours, so...
Look at this guy. Nice-looking guy. Randy, what do you do? You're a marketing executive?
Randy, don't answer anything you're not comfortable answering.
Yeah, Randy. How many times a week do you fuck Kathy? Many times a year. Randy, is it hard to be in a relationship with Kathy Griffin? She's very outspoken.
By the way, I know this game. This is the soft sell at first.
What are you talking about?
No, I know
There's
your
no
game.
game.
First, he's going to rope you into thinking you're his friend. He's not your friend.
Randy, first, all right, let me ask the question everyone wants to know. Are you a paid escort?
No.
Are you real? No, okay.
Oh, by the way, you know who asked that?
Oh, my God!
We had dinner about 6 months ago with Bethany Frankel.
Right.
And I swear to God, Bethany Frankel kept saying to me, "So, is this real? Is this like a real thing or what?" And I really wasn't understanding her.
insulting.
And we've been dating for a year and a half. And I said, "What do you mean?" And she goes, "No, I mean, like, I know you would did this for publicity." And I said, "Date somebody for a year and a half?" And then finally I said, "Are you insinuating he's an actual escort?"
A paid escort. That's
Paid
right.
escort,
Yeah. A stud. No, but you know.
Did you say to her, like, your husband, ex-husband?
Well, I did not think he was a paid escort, but I didn't know that was, the thing to do.
How do you arrange all these dinners with all these celebrities and all these people? I mean, you're just so networked. It's really startling to me.
What are you talking? You are
Bethany
so full of
Frankel
shit.
and
I
this
can't
one
believe
and
the
that
nerve
one.
of you to sit here as if when you go to L.A., they don't all dive into you.
That's 'cause of Jimmy.
And you go, exactly. You go
I
to the
would not know
Kimmel
how to put-
Mafia.
I would not know how to
and
put that
John
together.
Hamm comes over and kisses your ass, and they all want to
I've
be
never
in
met
your
John
circle.
Hamm, except 10 times.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so wait a second. Let me understand something.
Okay.
All right. The two of you meet, right?
Where? I don't know.
We actually met at a food festival.
All right. And
Okay.
did you know who Kathy was? I'm assuming you knew.
Yeah, I did.
Of course.
Like
And-
a little, not...
bit.
A little bit. And listen, it's got to be intimidating for a guy who's just got a regular job. This woman can eviscerate you, right? She can actually sit there and make fun of you if you don't fuck her the right way. I mean, it becomes comedy material. I think being with a comedian would be very, very difficult to maintain a relationship. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but she's very loving. I love her very much, and she's very
But
sweet.
you don't know that when you're first meeting her.
Well,
So
first
how
of
do
all,
you get
why do you think
the-
I'm eviscerating him while he's having sex with me?
Because who knows how you think? Everything's got to be funny. Everything's a joke. Everything's, you know what I mean?
You're
Everything-
evaluating all the time.
During the sex, there's no jokes.
Right.
I'm committed to the act. I'm focused.
Is Kathy the oldest woman you've ever had sex with?
Yes.
She is.
Of course I am. I'm 52, for God's sake.
Were you
Howard.
freaking out that you were with a 52-year-old?
No, the age didn't come into play. I just, love her personality, love her, so it didn't matter to me.
Right. And
Howard's
But
not
did
buying.
he
He's not buying one
approach-
thing you're saying. I know.
Wait a
him.
minute.
Do you ever
Did
call
he
her mommy?
approach her?
No.
Did he approach her to start this thing off, or did she approach him?
We kind of met at the festival, just kind of crossed paths and just smiled at each other and hit it off. And
Tell
just
him the
started
real
talking.
story. You can tell him the real story.
That's
What's
what
the real story?
The real story is that Don Rickles said to me, because I was literally sobbing on Don and Barbara's shoulder one night. I said, "I'm never going to meet anybody again. What's the point? Nobody likes a
This
comedian."
was after the Old Spice guy?
Yeah, after Old Spice.
All right.
And then, please keep bringing that up in front of Randy. That's great. He loves it.
She fucked the Old Spice guy.
Yeah, I fucked the Old Spice guy, Randy.
Cock's 3 times bigger than yours.
Whatever.
Whose cock is bigger, the Old Spice guy or Randy?
Randy.
Is it?
Yes.
How big is Randy's penis? Do you know?
It's nice.
How big is it, Randy?
I mean, I don't want to say baby's arm holding an apple, but I mean,
Right.
it's
Are you over 9 inches?
Well, that's very big.
Are you
no,
9
I'm not over 9 inches.
Are you 8 inches?
I'm pretty endowed, Howard.
Wow. I can't
Everybody
find,
we meet.
I mean, are you Matt Lauer big, 9 inches?
Wait, I didn't know there was a Matt Lauer big. What is that expression? You say that like Matt Lauer big is part of the lexicon.
Oh, around here it is.
Really?
Yeah, Matt goes, yeah. Nick Cannon's
I don't know
9 inches.
Matt actually.
Chris Rock is 9 inches.
But don't they all
Milton
say they're
Berle,
9
Milton
inches?
Berle.
Milton Berle, of course. We heard a lot about him last night.
What are you? You about 6 to 7 inches, or are you bigger?
We'll say that's a good range.
A good range. Okay. All right. That's not so bad. I'm 6 inches, and around here I'm tiny.
I don't believe those stories. You get way too much pussy for your little stories.
I'm 6 inches. That's it.
6 inches of joy, apparently. You're doing just fine.
6 inches is not bad.
Thank you,
of
Robin.
course not.
I can hear that in a
course
phony
not.
phone call and various songs.
So what
6
happened
inches
was,
is
I
long.
So wait a minute. What's the story?
All right,
Yeah.
the story is that Don Rickles said to me, you know, honey, when you meet a guy, don't open with a joke. Whatever you do, don't open with a joke. Show your soft side. Don't be a comedian. And so I
He's
went
right.
I went to this food festival and I saw Randy and I opened with a joke and it was very, very inappropriate. It
What
was
did
too
you say?
far. Well, it was an LA Times event and that's where he works. And so I said, you know, what the fuck are you doing drinking on the job? He had a beer and I was busting his balls. And then the minute it came out of my
Perfect.
mouth, I thought, oh God, I forgot everything Don told me and I shouldn't have opened with a joke.
Right.
And then, sure enough, he came over and he actually did the old-fashioned, asked for my number and said, "Can I take you to dinner?" I gave him a wrong number, and then we talked more, and then I gave him the right number.
Did you bang him the first night?
I tried to.
And he resisted? You resisted?
Yes.
What kind of man are you?
Gentlemen, Howard.
A gentleman. A
What did I say?
gentleman.
I begged you to be nice.
No, there's no place in here for gentlemen.
Oh.
So you were a gentleman. You were like, hey, we're moving a little fast here.
But like, I think second date, right? Yeah.
First date, you made out.
Yes.
You feel your titties?
First date. No, go ahead.
Well, I grabbed your ass the first night we made out.
I
made
kissed him even on the street, actually. Like
Did
I
you grab
didn't
his
want
cock through his pants?
No.
No.
Second date.
All right, you're a lady.
Thank you.
Yeah, but he felt you up the first date.
My ass, yeah.
Not your boobs.
Well, I think I was like, I don't know what I was wearing, but
Yeah.
the ass was right there. And I remember he, taller than him, so he just grabbed it.
No kidding. Nice. And then the
Yeah.
second date, you took her back to your place or you went to her place?
Hold on. I'm a closer.
All right.
Don't act like.
What do you mean you're closer?
I mean, I took in my place and I fucking closed.
Right.
All right, I'm not going to some guy's apartment and
And you've got a nicer place than him
Yes,
anyway,
of course
right?
I do.
Of course.
And I'm ABC, always be closing.
Are you guys living together now?
No.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Oh wow, what?
Does that upset
Well-
you?
No.
No? You got your own, her place is, but she's got major dough, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You want to marry her?
No, we've talked about it. Like, we're just dating, having a great time. We have a great relationship.
Is it hard going out with someone who's got a lot more money than you?
I don't think of it like that.
When you go on a date, like you going out to dinner, does Kathy pay?
No, I pay.
You have to pay.
No, I pay.
But what
I wanna
about-
pay.
What about if you go on
What
vacation?
about vacations?
Yeah, how's
Yeah.
that all work?
Vacation, I would do like the
Yeah.
hotel because I'm Jappy.
Right.
And then he'll pay for the
Yeah, I'll
meals.
pay all the meals.
You pay all the meals.
Yeah.
Why you have so much more money than Randy?
What are you saying,
doing?
Howard? He shouldn't be a man?
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
He ain't going. You're taking him to fancy hotels.
He's not, I like that you're trying to make him an escort, even though he's not. Because now I feel
I'm
like he's
sa-
considering
because
it.
I feel Randy's a younger guy. Listen,
Robin, I feel like Howard's talking Randy into
But
possibly
he,
charging
no,
me.
I
No,
don't
you're
think
saying
that
this-
Howard
no.
understands that Randy wants to be a man.
Yes.
I don't care. This
He
is
doesn't
an
want to be a
unusual-
kept man.
No,
he
not
wants
a
to be
kept
his
man.
own man.
Randy has his own place. I'm talking behind your back while you're here. Randy has his own place. But think about this for a second. Randy has his own place. He's doing his own thing. He's got
Yeah.
a job. He's not like some fucking
Right, he's got
freeloader.
expenditures, you're saying. Right.
But at the same point,
Yeah.
you're living a show business lifestyle. You're at a different point in your life. You're making a lot of dough. You decide
Not
to
enough.
go. Okay,
All
never
right.
enough. But
Okay.
if you're making a lot of dough,
Yeah.
you know as well as I do. It's very difficult for a guy in his 30s who's trying to build a nest egg and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He can't compete with you money-wise. So in that case, you turn to the guy and you say, look, I know you're struggling now compared to me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go on a fancy vacation. I don't think it's appropriate that you pay for this because I have such an inordinate amount of money.
Right.
I don't think there's anything wrong with you saying to Randy,
That's what
hey,
I do. But then when it comes to a meal, he picks up the tab. Also, I'm a simple gal. You don't know this about me. I'm a food truck gal. I'm a let's go out for tacos. I'm a let's go out for a burger gal.
Oh, yeah?
So
I've got
every
a little
night is
Rachel
not
Ray
a
in me. I've got a little
5-star
Rachel-
restaurant.
No, I'm a Rachel
All
Ray
right.
$40 a day girl.
Well, Randy was telling me that when he dated Joy Behar, she
You
paid
are
for
so
everything.
What?
bullshit.
Everything.
Randy did not date Joy Behar.
Do you have to give her expensive gifts, Kathy?
I treat her well. I buy things for her, make things for her, make dinner, take
yeah.
her out when I can.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah.
I'm not like a gift. I'm not like an Hermes
She's
bag
very
girl.
easygoing.
I'm not
Very
that type of.
easygoing.
How's she look naked?
Beautiful.
Good, huh?
Yeah.
She keep the lights on when she fucks?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? She likes to show it.
Absolutely. I look right in his eyes.
Amazing.
Anything wild she's doing? Because she's,
It's
she's been
all
a-
wild.
Is it?
It's incredible, yeah.
Ooh.
She have a role play?
Oh,
Do
like
you role
mostly,
play?
like mostly role play.
I think that's hot.
Yes.
What is the
You're
role play?
always someone else.
What's the scenario?
Well, the great thing is with the age difference, sometimes we can do like older woman, younger man, and then sometimes we'll flip it, and he'll be like naughty daddy. But often, I'm many professions. I've been naughty nurse. I've been naughty teacher.
Do you dress up in an outfit?
Yeah, I dress up in outfits.
Oh, I think that's fantastic.
And the great thing is, these are outfits that I have usually for like comedic photo shoots I've done. But then I'm like, hey, if nobody's going to take this home, I'll take it off. And so I have like really cheesy horror outfits at home that I've worn for comedic photos, and then in real life, I fuck Randy in them.
I think that's fantastic.
Why not?
And I think it's exciting.
Why not?
Does that turn you on to be in these different outfits? And
Yeah,
have them
what are
look
some
at
of
you?
the outfits I have?
I don't know. You have some, great panties like purple thongs and
Camouflage. Yeah.
and some
I support the troops.
90s. Yeah, great.
Yeah,
And so when it comes down to it,
yeah,
the sex life is healthy.
yes.
And are there things to talk about? Because there's
Yes,
a tremendous
I think because, as my friend Cher said, by the way, Cher gave me a piece of advice that I think is interesting.
Right.
Cher said that no matter how old I get, my boyfriend can never be older than 35.
Is that right?
Yeah. So Randy's
So I'm
got,
out in January, basically.
Right.
yeah, Randy's got a year left on the shelf life. But she said that I should be dating guys Randy's age because if I dated a guy my age, she said, to quote her, they weren't raised that way. And so she feels that a younger man is less likely to have the sexist gene. And I find that to be true.
Well, and what about your family? Are they freaking out that you're dating a much older woman?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
They
They've met her several times, and it's.
What do they think? She's just an obnoxious loudmouth?
Yeah.
They do.
Kind of.
Does that hurt?
But they're nice. No, they're very sweet. But they're like very normal.
How
and,
do you know they don't
And
like
they're
you?
trying to pull
they
him
like
away
me.
from you?
Yeah, but they don't think you're good for Randy.
Well, they probably would like to see Randy with like a California blonde girl from the hills or something. You know,
Right.
Whitney Port or Lauren Conrad or something.
So who told you? Did your mom sit you down and say, "Look, we think that you should really date someone more your own age, and that we'd like to"?
No.
So how do you?
They
get
were
the-
just happy that I was happy.
But why do you think your parents don't like Kathy?
They don't. They love her.
But why do you think they don't want you with her?
They did want to meet me for like 6 months.
Really?
I think they thought
I
it
was
was a
scared.
phase.
I was scared to introduce her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now it's
What are
working
you
out.
scared about?
Because he knew I would
she's
say something
Kathy.
obnoxious, and I can't keep my mouth shut.
Are you?
And I also have a little, it's a joke, but it's a dark joke, which is that if Randy pisses me off, I'm going to fuck his dad.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Is there a
That's how you
pact?
get a guy. That's how you get a guy. They
Is there a
hate that.
pact between the two of you that Kathy, you will not talk about him in the act, and you will not?
No, of course not.
There's no pact.
Wide
No.
open.
Yes.
Wow.
Do you have that with? You talk about Beth.
I talk about Beth, sure.
Yeah, but you reference. I reference Randy to a point. I'm not
Right.
going to humiliate him, but I mean, I acknowledge the age difference, that sort of thing.
Wonder where this whole thing's going to go. Like how
I
it's
don't
all
know.
going to end up.
Who cares?
You're just having fun. What is it?
Yeah.
I do have a question. Kathy has a very large personality. We
Yeah.
agree, right? So when you guys walk into a room and take the personality and the celebrity, it's all about her, correct?
Absolutely.
How do you deal with that?
I just try to smile at her, make her feel calm. And that calms me.
But do you ever go like people like start talking to her, give you the back, like they don't know who you are, and they sort of treat you like shit?
They don't treat me like shit, but she's clearly the star.
When you guys go to these
But
dinner
not when
parties,
we're alone, though. When we're alone, Randy's the star. That's the secret. When we're alone, it's all about Randy. When we're in public, it's all about me.
Randy, when you go to these dinner parties and stuff with all these celebrities and stuff, they generally just kind of ignore you, right? And don't talk to you.
No, I mean they'll talk to me.
They will.
Yeah, like last night at the Rickles toast, we were having a great conversation with Tony Danza and Stamos was there,
and Saget
And
Jeffrey
they
Ross.
included you in the conversation.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah,
they were
very
giving him
nice.
shit. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong.
What did Jeffrey Ross say? I know Jeffrey Ross must have busted your balls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What
Of
did he
course.
say to you? Did anything biting?
Well, like who's this guy? Your nephew or something like that?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, we've been to restaurants and they've said, Miss Griffin, a table for you and your nephew. And I say, yes, something quiet will be nice.
Yeah, right, you go right with it.
Right. It's like I'm his teen mom.
Like if I were, I'd be like, "Excuse me, son, would you go get us some drinks? I'm going to talk to your."
Or I'm the valet sometimes.
Yeah, right. Hey, go park my car.
But what's nice is Randy can actually talk that bro talk. Because you know, my whole world is gay guys and chicks.
I know.
So it is a joy for me to be with Randy out in the real world with like heterosexuals, and he can talk. He's all about the rape ball and the basket rape. He loves those.
Let me get
He
back.
loves the athletes, and he's met many athletes through me, and he can talk their stupid heterosexual lingo that I have no interest in.
Do you want to have kids someday?
No, my brother has 3 kids.
Right.
So
You're
he's
off the,
Well, so this might work out.
We'll see.
I don't see any issues.
All right.